How do you look at a good day versus a bad day? Are we green or are we red? Well, if I come into work and there are 0 incidents, 0 injuries, we have nothing to report out on, and we can focus on continuous improvement efforts, that's a good day. And how that fits in globally is that we can take this dream and realize it across all sites. My name is Jared Markwald, I'm the EHS manager here. When you look at the details, over 50% of our injuries are hand related, and that's not just here specifically at Harrisonburg, that's globally as a company. So this hand safety initiative has allowed us to really hone in on what's important here, and that is protecting our hands. As EHS manager, I'm working with people of all facets. And we have people that have been injured, seriously injured, had to change their lives based off of their injuries. We've had people that have had really close calls and have probably realized that this could have been a lot worse. We've had people that are just really passionate about safety and have been here for 40+ years and have never had an injury. And it's really incredible to me to be able to work with everybody, and there's lessons learned from every single one of those.
My name is Doug Davidson. I am a pipe bender trainer, minor maintenance, and I've been here about 6.5 years. I had a workplace accident in another place I was employed at, and I had my hand somewhere where it was not supposed to be, and I had been there just about a week and didn't know any better. There was no guarding, and the training was not very good. When the machine got jammed up, and where I had my hand, when I got it unjammed, the thing fell about 2 feet and it took my pinky off. There had been guarding there, that would not have happened. Here at DRiV, we've got guarding everywhere. It's very hard to get your hand caught in anything, and which is really good for me especially, and I still watch it because I'm down to 9 and I want to keep it at 9. About a month after my accident, of course my hand was wrapped up in a cast, and couldn't do anything with my right hand for about 2 months. And when they finally got healed up, then lost a lot of grip in my right hand, and I had to learn to play the guitar all over again. I've been playing the guitar for about 20 years, and this happened a couple years after I'd started, and I had to learn to play again, and it was very difficult. Lots of practice, had to learn to do chords all over again. I had to learn how to play with my right hand again, but I can't use a pick anymore, and it was difficult, but we got through it.
My name's Stephen Becker. I work in heavy duty accessories, and I've been here 4 years. The day of the incident, I was going to make a part and the quality was a little off. I was altering the quality just a little bit just to make it better and more efficient, and I found a faster pace of doing things. There was a tree bar and a swedge barrel, and I did not know that my finger would be anywhere close to that, because I usually say if something looks unsafe, don't do it at all. And I just did not see it happen. I mean, a second's all it takes. My finger actually got pinched in between the swedge barrel and the tree bar, and if my hand was anywhere lower, it probably would have taken my finger off. I couldn't feel the end of my finger, and I was like, oh man, I know I had to have at least severed it. And I was worried to death that I did. So when I go to health services, they ended up taking off the glove slowly, and after they took the glove off, I ended up crying like a baby, because I was just so relieved. I was so relieved that my finger was actually still on there, and now my finger is recovering and I can still use my hands. I was just a little bit emotional because everybody depends on me. With my family, my kids and I, we go to the park down the road from our house. We also play games and everything, and I play a lot of sports with them, so basketball and other things like that. I mean, a more serious injury probably could have just set back any activities that we probably would have done or been doing.
My name is Mike Lilly, and I've been employed here at Harrisonburg since January 1980, which will soon be, in just a few weeks, it will be 40 years. Someone might have worked, for example, in a field where the safety wasn't really important. And now when you come here, we have 150-ton presses, and I run a 60-ton press. That's the weight of 6 school buses coming down. And that's what I tell them. I say, you got to really respect this equipment, because this is not like frying hamburgers. This is you're going to burn yourself frying a hamburger, but you could lose your hand running a press. You have to really take it serious. If a man takes it serious, he's miles ahead. I mentor to the people, and I tell them about the new people, about everything safety-wise, over and over and over. Because the worst thing that could happen would be I could leave something out, and they could lose a hand, lose an arm, anything, be killed. And these would be terrible things. They would be unthinkable. And I always tell them over and over with the presses that they need to be very, very careful and ask lots of questions. If you don't know what's going on, find out what's going on. The safety recognition program is great. And you know, if you're safe and you do your job every day in a safe manner, then you can easily be recognized, and I think it's a great program. There's nothing bad about safety. There's only winners when you're safe. There's never a loser.
Here at DRiV, we've got safety competition, which we go around and find things wrong, and every time we find things wrong and fix it, we get a point. And we've got, you know, every month we have a safety MVP, which is pretty cool, because you get a $50 gift card to any restaurant you like. The safety ambassadors here is kind of like the eyes on the floor and the go-to guy. If you got a safety problem, if you have an issue or a stop, call and wait, they come and get the safety ambassadors, and we got one for each shift, and that's pretty awesome. With all these programs, DRiV really values safety, and they want to send everybody home the way they came in.
The dream is to come to DRiV, feel really good about a quality product that we all believe in, and go home safely. And it's all a result of the safety policies and procedures and structures around safety that get us there. DRiV has layered safety processes that start with work instruction, specific work instruction for each of our tasks. We identify risk based off of risk assessment and understanding how to prioritize where to focus our attentions to eliminate risk so that everybody can go home safely, provide food for their family, and enjoy the ones that they love.